What's going on YouTube, and welcome to the channel. Today, as you can see in the title, we are going scrapping. It's going to be a scrap run, and for me, I've got a lot of light iron. As you can see over here, take a little quick gander. Bunch of random just assortments of junk. I have a bunch in the garage, and I just went garbage picking the other day, and I have to unload my van to do an auction vlog, or an auction, to go to an auction. So in that regards, I have to pretty much get rid of all the metal that's in it. I got an assortment of things. Unfortunately for myself, those are aluminum, and somehow I have to get rid of everything else on top to get to the aluminum to clean it, because I want to take off those straps and then get clean aluminum price, because that thing does weigh a lot. As for this thing was really heavy, but I'll just take that like that. There's a bed in here, there's a couple other things. So let's get into it. Hopefully I can unload this pretty quick and then just unload it and just load it back up, but let's get into it. So managed to get those benches out, or chairs. Here they are. Gotta, so I was saying I gotta take off all these things, but that's all aluminum. Hopefully they're not too picky with that. I noticed with this is a medical bed, or hospital bed. And they have these sealed units here, but they look pretty difficult to take off without, the right tools. So I might just have to leave those on. That's probably just, I'd say, another, between the two, 30 cents, 35 cents in total differential in weight. So really, it's not really worth my time, like I've said in a lot of videos. But I'm going to clip off all these cords and then take that for insulated copper. I'm not going to do insulated copper this round. I might do stainless steel, I might do brass, I might do aluminum. We'll see with that. But very happy I got those out pretty easily. This tank was pretty heavy, but it looks like there's going to be a nice amount of weight today. So now I'm cutting these all off, and I have to unwrap them over here on each one. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but anything for the scrap life. And realistically, to clean your metal like this, it's a lot easier and it's a lot more profitable if you do something with this magnitude, where there's a lot of aluminum here, as opposed to a motor that you're going to get 5 cents more for. This you're going to end up getting 35 cents more. So in that regards, it's worth it to do this. And it just takes time. So I got one chair almost complete. I don't even know if I want to keep going. I don't know if I take off these plastic things. You might be upset about that, but to do this whole thing probably took me close to about 10 minutes. It took me a lot longer than I hoped. But I guess we'll work on this one. Hopefully it pays off in the end, So just got the last chair done. Now I gotta pick up all the little junk that I just laid everywhere. I'm gonna try to take out these extra screws that are in here, just because if I did all that and he docks me because I have 2 screws in there, I'm gonna be really upset. So take a little screwdriver, get these stupid screws out, and I can load these up. Got a lot of space for light iron, so I'm very happy about that. These pots, unfortunately, aren't stainless steel. They're just light iron, so it is what it is. Nice lockbox. Missing the key. Keyhole's all screwed up. So I was reading online, and I actually never really addressed this because I never knew what the answer was, but I assume these golf club head covers are aluminum, probably cast aluminum of some sort, and I'm throwing in my aluminum pile. So we'll see what happens with that. I know they do weigh a lot. That's the thing about them. So if they are truly aluminum, that'd be really nice, because this thing now weighs, I'd say, 3 or 4 pounds, whereas before, without the golf club covers, this thing probably weighed half a pound. And at 40 cents a pound, you know, you're looking at a couple bucks, you know, when all is said and done. So if that's true, and these things are actually aluminum, I might now stop throwing these in my light iron pile and just save them for the aluminum, because, face it, 40 cents a pound. Couple of these golf club couple of these golf club heads, you know, end up to be a pound. That's a nice scrap pile. So let's get into that. Pretty easy snip. So getting my non-ferrous together, I got my aluminum right there, and right now I'm working on this brass charger over here, because I'm going to bring yellow brass. Nice little pile in there, and with these brass chargers, they might look like brass, which they are, but on the very edge there's a ring. As you can see, the magnet, it sticks to it pretty good. So in that regards, there's a ring of, you know, light iron on the end, and you have to pretty much pop that ring off. As you can see right here, I kind of got it going, but you know, it's going to take a little bit more work to go around the edge. But before I get that off, and then this whole piece is yellow brass, so it's definitely worth it to clean your metals, especially with something like this. So Vansky's all packed up. There's a lot of space over there in the back because I put my aluminum chairs back there. They do take up a lot of space. I had about 3 other pieces that I could have fit, but to get those out easily, you know, I decided just not to put them and bring them next time. But definitely a lot of weight here. And yeah, let's hope for the best. Got brass. I love bringing brass and copper and stuff like that, but I got brass today, and we'll see what we get. Lots of metal. Going over to my non-ferrous section over there. Light iron, banging like a biscuit over there. We'll see what we get. Putting holes in my seat. So major score over there in the non-ferrous. That'll go on the light iron. Definitely going to be my biggest payout of the year, for sure. Probably easily the biggest payout of my life. So definitely going to be a good cash out. Fortunately, I got to put money in the van, but it's part of the business. Holy scrap metal. Check out my garbage picking vlog. Check out my garbage picking vlog. That was in it yesterday, and I passed up because I said it was too much cardboard, too much wood. Someone brought it here. There's definitely a scrapper where I go to, and he brought that, which is something I skipped on. That bed was a problem. Scrapyard. So about done. These were also nice, and they had $5 on them, but they also didn't sell for $1 for the pair, so they're scrap. That's a big tank. I believe that's a septic tank. That guy's great. The guy in the orange shirt, he's a legend. He's always talking to me. He's actually in one of my art videos. And I love this scrapyard. They're a bunch of great people. They always hook you up with the right stuff. You know, I know a lot of people say, oh, the prices are low. You know, realistically, they're about 50 cents less. The only price they're lower on is 50 cents per every 100 on light iron than the other yard. But from what I've heard of the other yards, they're a little bit more picky. They watch over you. There's guys out there who, you know, they stay on the ground. Here, it's like, you know, just get rid of this stuff. Don't be a jerk, and, you know, just go about your day. So I like this yard, definitely. But let's go cash out and see what we made. Alrighty, so all cashed out for today. Biggest score of the year, absolutely, by far. Blew out my other one. Check it out. Let's do it with the light iron. Light iron first. Got about $28, $27.90. I had what? 600. I had 620 pounds at 450 100. So that was definitely a good one. Then of course non-ferrous, the big one, 49 pounds, 40 cents a pound. Just under $20 there, 1960. Battery, he didn't give me $8. It weighed a little less than a battery usually weighs, so he gave me at 22 cents a pound. 33 pounds is $7.26. Yellow brass, 11 pounds at $1.40. $15, is that right? $13. $15.40, so that's good. And in total, $42 on that one. So you put the two together, I think it's like $70. You got 40 and 20 at 60, 7 and 2 plus a change. You're looking like $70 and change, so I'm happy with that. You know, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you like the scrap life just like I do. I'm going to try to keep pumping out more videos just like this. I know that scrap life is alive and well on YouTube, so definitely check out our YouTubers. If you're just stopping for the first time, definitely check out my other videos. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and as always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace!